Hey loves, it is Tracy Shintel, and today we're going to be talking about grief and experiencing grief over 40 and how that is a different experience, especially if you've experienced grief before 40s. If you had it in your 20s or your 30s, teens, whatever, if you've experienced it before, it definitely is different in your 40s. And I say this because for a lot of you, death has triggered something that probably feels selfish inside. And it's not an easy conversation to have with other people, which is why I wanted to talk about it. Because for the few people who have been courageous enough to share this with me, I know what it feels like, right? For some of you, this experience has made you almost have a midlife crisis if you were not in one already, because you are definitely going to be looking at your own life. You're going to be looking at how much time you have left, how much time you think you have left. Are you doing everything you could or should be with your time? You start asking a lot of questions of yourself. And it can almost feel like you are not honoring this person to the fullest or the way that you would want to. But if you are experiencing 40s and grief for the first time, maybe it's okay. Because for those of us who have experienced it before 40s and experience it in my 40s now, it has definitely triggered me to think about my life. I just had an aunt pass 5 days before the anniversary of when my mom passed, right before Thanksgiving. This triggered me absolutely to look at my life and to want to do an evaluation, because at least now I know to do an evaluation of my life to see if I am living it to the fullest. What I have learned about having had grief before is the person who has passed would not want me down in the dumps. This person would not want me sad and crying and not living life to the fullest. So I know now the best way for me to honor someone who I loved who has passed is to decide, am I living life to the fullest? Am I on par with a course that is getting me towards having experiences that mean more to me, that feel better, that are fulfilling in a different way? Am I planning to share those with people who I can enjoy that moment with even more? See, grief has definitely triggered something different in me in my 40s, and I'm 44 right now, right? It definitely is okay, you guys. And the reason I say that it's okay is because I have talked to a number of people now in their 40s who are experiencing this, and they are feeling ashamed of themselves for feeling this way. But do not. It is causing you to look inward more because there is a time factor you are up against. So looking inward is not a bad thing. There's a part of you that you have been hiding, that you cover with the facade or a mask that is dying to come out and live, to help you live more fully. There, this inside is wanting to be acknowledged and seen because it is there to try to tell you, look, we can do some different things. And it is not selfish. What I would suggest you do is set aside time to honor this person. I talked to my mom almost daily. So the loss of her for me was monumental. I was the only child to a single parent. I sat in denial for a long time. But now that I have processed the grief, what I know is what I had with her was priceless. There's not a single person on this planet that can say they had her, Alice L. Allen, Alice Lee Allen, as their mom. No one. That experience is priceless. So I need to honor that experience in a very different way than sadness. No, no, that is not how you honor something that you hold dear. My mom loved life. She couldn't live life the way she wanted to for a lot of reasons. So, do I feel some type of way about evaluating my life to see if I am living it to the fullest within the means I can? And can I change my means to live it more fully? What can I do? It is okay, loves. Okay? So, the beginning of the year, you guys, I am going to be kind of like coaching for free. We're going to be evaluating our lives and where we are and talk about how to move forward. And so we're going to be going through that experience. And it is going to start with a Wheel of Life assessment. You can go to my website, ignitetheself.com, and under the resources tab, there's a Wheel of Life assessment. Print it out, download it. It's my gift to you, right? And at the start of the year, we're going to work through this and we're going to continuously go through week by week different steps, different learnings, different things. You will give me feedback. I will work through that and try to incorporate all of that in this experience. I want everyone to start living life to the fullest. I want, especially if you're in your 40s, to understand the next half can be so much better than the first half. Okay? And we're going to do it. And no matter what stage you are in your life, you can learn something from this. Because the passing of my aunt again helped me reevaluate some things. I already had a 3-year plan in play, evaluating, am I on track? Am I on par? Am I doing things right? That's all it did. Help me reevaluate, am I on par with the things that I have set for myself? Am I above? Am I below? What is going on? It's okay. Okay? We're going to all do it together at the beginning of the year. See you soon, my loves. I am sending all of you the biggest hug. Okay? Because I'm on here and I'm talking and I'm smiling, but grief comes at inconvenient times while you're at work because they've decided that this particular loved one only deserves you getting 3 days off of bereavement pay. Now you have a quiet moment at work and your grief is coming through. I am not telling you not to experience your grief, you guys. Please do, and I'm giving you the biggest hug because I know it all too well. I go through it every day. Okay? What I am saying is setting out special time to acknowledge them makes it easier to get through certain moments. If you're like at 12:30, that's my time. That's what I'm doing with my 15-minute break. Do it. Okay? Give yourself that. That's the kind of things that we're going to be working through. How to go through it easier. How to make this experience a different one. Okay? So, loves, I'll see you at the beginning of the year. I'll come back. Don't worry, I'll see you before the year, but at the beginning of the year is when we're going to start our evaluation. Okay? It's always a good time to do it. Rock with your girl. See you soon. Bye.